animals, Kupo?
The name's Bartz. The name's Bartz. The name's Bartz. The name's Bartz. The name's Bartz.
Fine.
What an idea!
This calls for a summon.
Select a summon, Kupo.
The name's Bartz.
Hey. I can still fight. Something's
I'm
gotta
having
change.
too much fun to stop now. When life gives you lemons, squeeze them dry.
I fight who I want, when I want.
Finish that blow, Kupo!
Stars, descend!
Use your skills, Kupo! Core incoming, Kupo! Go crush that core, Kupo! Stick close to your companions, Kupo! Use your skills, Kupo!
Satisfaction.
Finish that foe, Kupo! Stay close to your companions, Kupo!
Just getting started.
Use your skills, Kupo! Your enemies will summon soon, Kupo! Not much time left, Kupo!
Who's capable of more? I got us into this. I'll get us.
Summon your serpent, Kupo! Use your skills, Kupo!
Stars, descend!
Finish that foe, Kupo!
There's no escape. Suffer the star's wrath. Stars, descend!
Core incoming, Kupo! Go crush that core, Kupo! Use your skills, Kupo! Finish that foe, Kupo!
This is ridiculous.
You've received a reward, Kupo! Waiting for friends to join forces with, Kupo. disabled, Kupo. It's a pleasure to meet you. Select the summon, Kupo.
Guess working with others can't hurt. I fight who I want.
Core incoming, Kupo. Go crush that core, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Core incoming, Kupo. Go crush that core, Kupo. Finish that foe, Kupo. Summon your servant, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Your enemies will summon soon, Kupo. Finish that foe, Kupo.
There's no escape.
Core incoming, Kupo. Go crush that core, Kupo.
Just getting started.
Use your skills, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo.
Descend and shock our foes into submission. Try this.
Stay close to your companions, Kupo. Not much time left, Kupo.
No time for regrets.
Use your skills, Kupo. Stay close to your companions, Kupo.
Mind over matter.
Stay close to your companions, Kupo. Finish that foe, Kupo.
There's no escape.
Use your skills, Kupo. Core incoming, Kupo.
This is ridiculous.
You've received a reward, Kupo. Waiting for friends to join forces with, Kupo. Your party's put together, Kupo.
Greetings. Greetings. Greetings.
Select the summon, Kupo.
We make our stand here. Guess working with others can't hurt.
Stay close to your companions, Kupo. Core incoming, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Go crush that core, Kupo. Stay close to your companions, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Your enemies will summon soon, Kupo. Pleasure to meet you. Not much time left, Kupo. Core incoming, Kupo. Go crush that core, Kupo. Ready to go. Use your skills, Kupo. I'll take down the core.
Come on.
Stay close to your companions, Kupo. I'm sorry.
This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry. You've received a reward, Kupo. Waiting for friends to join forces with, Kupo. Put together, Kupo.
We fight as equals.
Select a summon, Kupo.
Hey.
Follow my lead, everyone.
Make it easy on yourselves and give up now.
Core incoming, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Go crush that core, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Stay close to your companions, Kupo. Stay close to your companions, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Finish that foe, Kupo.
There's no escape.
Stay close to your companions, Kupo.
There's no escape.
Core incoming, Kupo. Summon your servant, Kupo.
You put up a decent fight.
sundry spoils for a sly scrapper, Kupo. Picking out your party members, Kupo.
Could it be my phone? Hello?
Yeah.
Choose your character, Kupo. Select a battle set.
So Johnny, you played Smite before. Did you know much about it? Like, where did you get it? Did you play it like regularly, competitively, casually?
Casually.
How do you play it? Casually.
Mhm.
Do you know how to buy stuff on your own?
Mhm.
You know how to upgrade stuff on your own?
Mhm.
Like your abilities without the use of autos.
Mhm.
Okay, then that's all right.
But I'm playing.
The last time you played, what was the newest character that was revealed?
I don't know. It's been like a year.
It's been like a year.
If you go to my past games history, you'll see Smite is all the way at the bottom.
If it's been like a year, it might have been Nike. Possibly.
You should like. You should download this game. Final Fantasy.
Nike was a character that had wings.
You should download Final Fantasy.
Got a victory.
You should download Final Fantasy.
God, I played Final Fantasy games before, and
no, this Final Fantasy.
Well, I like the characters. I just don't like the freaking games. How much shit they are because they're RPGs. And I'm the one to talk because I like RPGs. I played freaking. Although it's not technically an RPG, you could say it is. Skyrim. I played that to freaking death. And I've also played the Sword Art Online games, and back on the PS3, I think I played a couple. But overall, I don't think I'll be getting a Final Fantasy game anytime soon. And I know you're talking about the new one, the Dissidia or whatever, that is like a freaking fighting game in its own way. I actually looked up open beta, could not find anything. I might have to look up Final Fantasy itself.
Go to my.
But there's an RPG coming out soon that I'm gonna play, and I've also played God Eater. Well, that was also a game I was playing with my friend Hart. The reason why we got it is because it's similar to Monster Hunter, and that's like his game for life. Sorry for talking a lot. It's just I just got done playing Smite, and that game gets me kind of in like a thinking mood. I end up talking too much. Doesn't matter how you play, like as long as you can, like if you are willing to play Smite again, or your choice obviously, I can like maybe like what role do you play the most?
Attacker.
There's no attacker.
Then yeah,
is assassin, hunter, warrior, guardian, and mage. Warriors are the tank and damage, the ones that are like overall.
There you go.
Do you remember the name of the character you used?
Nope.
Do you remember how they looked? What some of the abilities were?
Nope. I blocked that. I know I blocked it.
Not much time left, Kupo.
You blocked that from your head, yeah.
No. This game. Oh, come on. 2 people are after me now. This is really irritating.
Because a friend of mine, the one I told you that's now getting more kills than me in an average match, he didn't know what a MOBA was. So I introduced him to the game. He was freaking horrible starting out, as everybody. But after like maybe a week or two, he was already doing good. I was noticing a lot of improvements. Because I wasn't the only one training him either. He was also practicing with my buddy Hart. And after all that, I also told him a website because he was improving like overall, but he still used like the auto upgrades a little. As soon as I taught him more and showed him a website, he got a build that he was using for a long time until he gets more accustomed to the game, because you also have to play the game a long time. We know this. A game like this, you have to get a lot of knowledge from the bullshit that is in the game. And after a month, after just a month of playing the game, defensive and himself carried us to victory. I was in pain because I didn't know if he could handle that kind of pressure from being the only one able to do anything. We just had to defend him. We ended up winning. It was one of the longest matches we've had in history. After that, he's proven himself to handle it on his own. Then we just let him for him to practice on his own and look up other stuff. When I started Smite, I didn't know jack shit. I used a lot of autos. Like, even when I was already like playing kind of good, like, you know, like I was still using at least auto skills. But then at one point I got comfortable without it. I felt so weird. You alright, Decky? If you sound tired, the hell, did the dog try to run away? I woke up, to me is 8, which was like maybe 6 hours ago. I woke up, went to church, got back here, and I watched a couple videos, ate, and then I turned this on to go to Smite like around maybe 2:30.
Well, you see, you guys should like get on not Destiny, Final Fantasy, Dissidia, Final Fantasy.
Dissidia Final Fantasy, if I'm correct, I never played the PSP version, but my friend played it a lot. It's like a fighting game, but with the Final Fantasy characters.
All of them, into one little game. Well, one huge game. Like, you got Cloud, Squall, Lightning, Warrior of the Light, Sephiroth, all of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things. Just the characters I would love to use would be Cloud and Vaughn, because those are the only characters I played as in other games.
There's also the new characters.
I play Final Fantasy.
Like Noctis. Noctis is also in this.
Well, Noctis is from the new Final Fantasy, isn't he, from 15?
Final Fantasy 15.
Well, his gimmick has to be unique, seeing as how he freaking teleports.
Yeah.
And the fact that he probably might have his friends for some of his attacks.
No, he doesn't have none of his friends.
If they bother to do that.
None of his friends are in the game. Only the main one.
Or does he have their weapon styles either? Because I know that there are characters that like use multiple weapons. Like Vaughn, he appears like he doesn't use a weapon, but when he does his abilities, he uses freaking everything. From guns to bows to freaking to the swords, lances, everything. God damn. Yeah. Like Vaughn, calm yourself, dude. The one thing that I find kind of weird from Dissidia, at least from the PSP version when my friend played it, is that your health bar is not a bar, it's health numbers.
Yeah. That's the bravery health. Bravery attack.
Yeah.
You have to use...
and the fact that every character has their own level, and I don't know if the level affects damage or just your health.
Just your health. Oh god.
It should still be fair if you know how to play like a pro. You could be a level 1 and still probably kick a level 50 death.
Yeah, that was me.
That wasn't you and Xenoverse.
Shut the fuck up. No, that one's game. Get on and I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, I know Xenoverse is not a balanced game. I just want to keep adding salt to that wound. No, I'm not gonna let him live it down. See, me and fighting games, I have a weird connection to them. My friend, like I told you, the one that's a hunter, I played Smash Brothers for the DS for like maybe a year before he did, or a couple months before he did. It was one of those two. Then, when he started playing the game, I trained him, and he decided to go with Little Mac, because I was using Little Mac. And Little Mac, as you know, is a medium to low tier character, because he sucks in the air. I trained this guy, and another friend of ours trained him. We trained him so much to the point that he fights us, he beats us within seconds. When I was the Little Mac he always trained with, so I used Little Mac, he used Little Mac, and now he beats me before I can even hit him once. But the matches where I do manage to hit him, we have our moments where I would do one attack and he does the exact same attack. Like we were sharing the same freaking brain. Not even joking. We were doing the exact same attack. It looks like it was a mirror match. We would like the exact timing and everything.
If you guys see my broadcast, you'll see how fun it is.
Oh, I'm not watching your broadcast. I'm filling up my supplies on my businesses so that I can finish the damn heist.
It's on YouTube, by the way.
Waiting for friends to join forces with, Koopa.
I don't doubt it. I actually...
just typed in Roxas.
You have to look up the YouTuber name. Just look up the YouTuber name.
ROXAS649.
Oh, Rock... You... Freaking Roxas from Kingdom Hearts. You know his original name was Ventus, right?
No, it's not.
No, Roxas' original name was Ventus.
No, okay. So this is what happened. Roxas and Ventus are two different beings. The only reason why...
Yes, I know. I know the lore. Freaking Ventus died, if I remember, or something. No, Ventus is actually still alive.
He's still alive.
He just passed out in the freaking, the Kingdom of Darkness?
No, he didn't pass out.
He shared his heart or something with Sora.
There you go.
And when Sora turned into a Heartless, his nobody turned into Roxas, which literally looks the exact same as Ventus, but fights like Roxas. And has the chosen Keyblade, like Sora.
Exactly, there you go.
Yeah, I know the lore, it's just that I find it weird. I prefer the Ventus model. And I've heard about Roxas first. I had this exact conversation with my friend, like the one that played Monster Hunter a lot, and he knew a lot about this. I kept screaming, no, Roxas is Sora's nobody, and he said it was half true. He showed me the game. He showed me to look up some lore. And then after a long time, I looked it up finally, and I found all that information. And
Roxas
I was apologizing to this guy, to my buddy,
Roxas
a lot
is a combination of Ventus and
Sora.
And yeah, he has Ventus's looks and has Sora's fighting techniques.
Yeah, But if I'm correct, Roxas still has a like his personality's a mix, or is more lenient to the Sora personality, isn't it? It's happened to me before, and trust me, just destroy it. Just destroy it. It's not worth it anymore. And I've heard that and I've seen something that Kingdom Hearts 3, when it comes out, is supposed to be tied in with another Kingdom Hearts game where you use Aqua again.
Yeah.
Like they're supposed to tie in, which means this could potentially be the final Kingdom Hearts lore if they save Ventus.
Oh.
And it depends on how they end it, because the only plot hole so far is the whole Terra Nord thing. You know, Terra with Xemnas thing that freaking blew my effing mind.
You didn't know?
I didn't know that until I saw the video. And then I also looked into the completionist, who is the one that came up with the name Terra Nord. I knew this, but I think I forgot about this. Like the plot holes in this game are that I still remember would be Ventus still in the Kingdom of Darkness. What happened to Aqua? Let's see, and the villain that looks like Sora. What was the villain's name that looked like Sora? What's his Vanitas? Vanitas it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are the plot holes, and I think something with Riku, if I remember, but I think that's been solved already.
Yeah, Riku turned back to light.
To a hero, but he still has some dark powers.
No, he doesn't.
In Kingdom Hearts 2, when you got separated from the others, and it was just you and Riku, he still had some of his dark powers. That could have just been game coding, they didn't bother to change it, but he was still using like the dark aura shield that looks like light or something, and the normal dark glass. Like he lost the stronger ones. I think he still has the weaker dark powers. Oh yeah, another thing that I wonder they'll bring. Will Kairi still use that Keyblade that she has?
No, she's gonna be using different Keyblade.
Like, after Riku gave her a Keyblade, that like, Jesus Christ.
It was just flowers, right?
It had flowers on it, yeah. It was in Kingdom Hearts 2 that he gave it to her, obviously. Freaking.
Shit.
But
come on.
There was so much stuff in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, I freaking played that game a lot. You don't want to know. I was a kid and I played the story. I even went through the secret Sephiroth boss, which was hell for me as a kid. But when I played the game again when I got older from the beginning, because I actually destroyed my memory card. So I lost my data on every single game, including Scarface. Don't ask me why I played Scarface as a young kid. It was so much easier. It was so much easier to go through Kingdom Hearts, and I still I never played it on proud mode, kind of bad on that, because I haven't started playing games on hard mode till I got to the PS3. And kind of, but the thing is, it was basically the online of GTA 5, because you have to grind for a lot of money to even buy a business, and like you have to keep getting the cocaine supplies, the big ones, once you've done the small ones, and then go to every single building of yours, which is freaking ginormous. Nightmare for me. Now I wish I had done it. There was another way there was like a cheat code to get money. If you have to like give yourself maximum balls meter, and then go to like a freaking to that one shop in the entire map that takes away your whole balls meter but gives you money. It was called balls because like you know like it was basically like your courage. Yeah. And when you activated it, all it did was put you in first person mode, and you don't even have to aim your gun. If they're just in front of you, they'll get shot. Like it just gave you a ginormous aimbot and puts you in first person, and every time you kill someone, you got more health. I thought I had everything in the game when I played it, but no, I was a kid. Of course I was stupid. I have only done like maybe 10% of everything, but at that point in the game, that was practically everything. But I had to keep going, and shit just got real bad real quick. Ducky, when you're done with your supplies or whatever, can you join my session doesn't. It has a good amount of people. I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 12, including me. I'll join yours in. Yeah, I'll join yours in a second then. Let me do this supply and I'll go in. Yeah, I would like to resupply everything I freaking got. Do like one run of that hangar to see how it is, and then continue the heist. You're not invited, Johnny.
Okay, I see how it is.
I'm joking. Oh my god. Oh man. There's one thing though, remember that whenever a movie's like super popular, they tend to make a movie tie-in game or something to maximize the profit, and usually these games are made horribly. Yes, Scarface was so-so. Like, to me at least. As a kid I had a lot of freaking fun, but now when I know more about games and everything, is so-so.
We won. Hell yeah.
Obviously, because I'm poor as shit.
Since I am not wanted here, I'm just gonna leave.
For a slice, scrapper, Kupo. Picking out your party members, Kupo.
Oh my god, just charge.
Your party's put together, Kupo. It's a pleasure to meet you. Select the summon, Kupo.
I shall make an example of them.
Just do what you can.
Okay.
Core incoming, Kupo. Go crush that core, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Stay close to your companions, Kupo.
Come on.
Sidestep to safety, Kupo.
I got us into this. I'll get us out.
Core incoming, Kupo. Go crush that core, Kupo. Stay close to your companions, Kupo. Your enemies will summon soon, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Stay close to your companions, Kupo.
No, I'm dead.
Not much time left, Kupo. Summon your servant, Kupo.
I'm not alone.
Trample them underfoot.
Stay close to your companions, Kupo. Finish that foe, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo. Core incoming, Kupo.
Come on, can I not get dealt with him right now? Ugh.
Obviously, I'm not that desperate.
For money?
Sundry spoils for a slice. Grab her, Kupo.
Really?